Hello, welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. This is Iron Fist and we're starting our 9th episode. Okay, so we survived the last winter, everything was good. And what are we working on right now? We are starting to build up a little bit on clothes again, so I'm just gonna send our truck, our selling truck again, so we can do a little bit of money. We have only 20,000 rubles, so we're a little bit on the downside. We're gonna keep on going with our logistics here. Okay, so let me just check how things are going. Looks like there's no cases here. There's one case here, and it's gonna be pretty. I think we're fine. And we have one person in jail. That's great. Okay, so where were we? This is closed because there's 24 degrees outside. I just put it a little bit more so that all the people that come here, they don't go into the plant because the plant doesn't need right now. This is good. All right. Fabric is going. I waited a little bit for everything to be running. Yes, so that's everything good. Yeah, it has been like a couple of days since I last played, so I'm trying to get back to where we were. All right. So what does this look like? We do have some spots here left. Not many there. Here, here, here. Okay. There's a... Okay, if I can not click there. There is a overlay that shows us that same information. There's published statistics there, overlays, and there's an overlay that shows the number of people the number of free flats. There you go. We have 62 spots right now in the Republic. This looks a little bit tight, but we are already building this new building here. That's great. Alright, so what about our industries here? So this is good for now. There isn't much going on, so because there isn't much going on, I'm just gonna go and get us a little bit more of an asphalt road. Can I? Should I? Okay, I'm going to delete this road and hope that no fire comes by, and so that I can do this. So it's a little bit quicker. Let's see if it does the thing. Okay, so we're growing a little bit. We have 1,500, almost 1,600 people. We do have 145 educated workers, so that's good. And I think we do have we don't have everything staffed yet. This may be 5, it's too many for the amount of cases we have, but I could lower us to maybe 3. The problem is that the officers, we have a lot of officers. I think we don't need that many. And the wardens are still good. It's like 5 wardens to 2. Usually the good ratio is like 1 warden for every 2 prisoners. So I think that might be okay. Okay, so we do have trash there. We have trash here. I think we might need a little bit more trash up there. How's our school? We do have some spots left. We could get more people from third world countries. Yes, we could, but yeah. So let's start thinking about what should be our next objective here. We do have our research complete. So our first objective right now is to give more research, and this is the thing that we were looking for. This is going to give us the distribution offices, so that when we come here we can just select the distribution offices that we care about, and there we go. So that we are not... So right now, like, the problem here is that we have like 3 I think it's like 5 free offices, and if we start spamming them around, they are gonna go very quickly. And if you think, we already have 1 here, we have 1 here, another 1 there, and another 1 here. So we already have 4 down, and we don't have almost anything yet. So let's see. We could work next on rail, for example, or we could start thinking about the what would be our best next industry. I like this place here. I think that eventually our next industry is going to be maybe nuclear fuel, because that's the thing that people have been saying that it's like the best bang for your buck. The main problem with that is how deep it is in terms of research. So let's see the comrade Pavlov, what he has to say about that. If we scroll all the way down, let's see, where are you? Here. So in order for us to be in somewhere of a good position, I think we need to get to nuclear fuel. So we're talking about almost 4,000 days. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 days plus this one, to like 12,000 days roughly of research that needs to go through this. Oh, plus this one as well. Like 14,000 days that we'll need to get us here. So we need to think about it, but I don't think we're going to right now go for it, because our university is pretty small and we don't have that many unemployed people. The majority of unemployed people it's related to the low education, but we do have some due to small children as well. Do we not have enough? Okay, let me just give you 8 people then. Here, and maybe 8 people here. This one looks good. I think the top one is the one that is a little bit more constrained. So let's see that. Maybe it would make sense for us the next... Looking at this, like the majority of our buildings are here. And they are gonna go there, because I don't think there's pathing to get them here. Yeah, there isn't. So I think the next buildings that we should build are on this side. So we should definitely do that. So in the meanwhile, we are growing. We are getting we're getting folk coming in. We are starting to populate our factories, and we do have 25 again. Oh, I need to pay attention at the money. We have 11,000 rubles, so let's get us a little bit more of a respite there. I think we can do 2 trips, because we have 25 and we have 3 tons there, so I think we might be good for 2 trips. Are we done here? Great. Let's give it a fire. Oh, is it done? It is done. Cool. Let's give it a fire escape there, just in case some fire happens. All right, so we have asphalt till here. That's good. We have asphalt till here. I think this little piece does not have asphalt. I think we can definitely just do it when we have a little bit of time. There we go. And we could do these pieces here till the border. But I think it might be better if we do it on this path here. Why is that? Because we need to make sure, like, this truck is going to come like back and forth a lot. So we need to make sure that it goes as fast as it can go. So what does this look like? Currently, sorry, here. We have 8,000, we have 8 tons of crops. So this is like just a day. I think we need another truck here really quickly. We're going through money for a little bit. Okay, let's get another truck out. So this beginning is a little bit on the rough side, because like the money is not a lot and we need to manage it like a little bit to make sure that we do not spend a lot of money. Oh, we have 2 trucks already here. Okay. Nope. Oh no, this truck is coming in just to get some clothes. Yeah, this one is riding non-stop. So what are like these trucks here? Stop a second. You you can drive 62 miles an hour, okay, kilometers an hour, right? And that's basically the velocity of this road. So I don't think we'll win much by improving this road right now. So let's not waste our money. Let's be smart there. So what should we do next? I think we just need to get more people in. I think that's the main thing that we need to do. And in order to do that, let us get more buildings started. So if I get you here, and if I get you here, and I just say build those 2 roads, this one will become less space there. This one will get everything there that it needs. We have, let's see, in terms of garbage, where do you reach? You just reach those 2. Okay, that's okay. What about you? You reach none. Why don't you? What is happening? This is something that I've been noticing, is that sometimes these roads, like that, the garbage itself is not able to check what is the range to a particular building. Is it maybe because they are still being built? I don't know. That's strange. That's very strange. Like, as you can see here, it doesn't show you either, like, what is the pathing to the garbage. What about you? Do you show the pathing for the garbage? No, you don't. That's such a weird thing. Is it? Is only the pathing there to the garbage that doesn't show? I don't know. Looks like the rest looks like it is doing the thing that it's supposed to do. Oh, look. Our glorious monument is here. And everything is looking so much better. Let's get us here a nice picture for our thumbnail. All right. Okay, so let's bring you back. Oop, sorry. Wrong keys. So to hide the UI, just do Control G, and this should be good. Okay, so here we have 2 roads already. All right, there you go. This is 97. How is it 97 up there? That's interesting. What is the maximum range? I forget. It's like an 120 something. Yeah. This one, can it reach now? Yeah, it can reach. Okay, so we're good. What about you? You have... I could have added... No, this is like a big stand. A small stand here. Small containers in a big stand. There we go. So this is... I like to see that there's not a lot of movement on this particular distribution office, because this distribution office is responsible for bringing food and clothes and electronics to this area, and some chemicals there. So it's good that it's not moving along, because it means that we're not consuming too much. That's great. Okay, are you done? You're done. Great. How's our hospital going? Still have a lot of room. That's good. So let's invite some more. Wow. Okay. Looks like that we have a lot of children coming around. Will we have space for new folk? I don't know. We'll see. 14. Maybe we can increase this to, like, maybe let's give it like 15 workers. So it increases, but we still need, what we really need is people to come here and to have get a higher education. So let's get us ourselves again a little bit more of money. How are we? I think, yeah, I took the loan like, what, last year or something? When was it? Yeah, we paid 22,000. We still owe 78,000. We're still ways to go. We need to increase our population in order to get more people here, and in order to get more people there, we need more people studying, and we need more We need more higher education folks so that we can teach, so they can teach. And while we have uneducated workers, it's going to be hard. But getting people, how much does it cost to get people that are... this one is full, so it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna show me. So if we invite from the Soviet bloc, it's like 5,000 rubles. And 5 experts is 6. I don't think we have money to spend 5,000 on people right now. Okay, it's due to small child, we have only 5%, so that's good. Okay, so I think this is basically just going along. So there isn't much. We could start thinking about what to do next, but in the end, this is just going to be like a waiting game a little bit, so we can increase the population and at the same time, like, decrease the amount of debt that we're in. So I think what I'm going to do, given that I'm not going to do like anything special or anything, I'm just going to let the time pass for a little bit, maybe a year or so, to get us to a good spot, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look. Okay, I will not be doing like anything special because we still need this to finish. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, so that's the deal. All right, so I'll see you on the other side. Hello, so we're back. I decided to bring you back a little bit earlier than I planned because I made an executive decision, as every Soviet leader does, right? And we did have some problems in the meanwhile, but let's go through the things that I did while you were not looking. And then I'll tell you what was the executive decision that I did. Okay, so one thing, I realized that I didn't have that this monument, even though it is pretty, it's good, it does only cover like the bottom part here. So I created another, the Eternal Flame, I put it there. And this is going to allow us to cover these buildings up here. So, and I did realize that it is a little bit better than the emblem here. Maybe I'll plop another one in. I think I need another one around here so I can cover like these buildings, all these buildings here, maybe on this side. And eventually I think I will need another one on this side just to improve in general what is going on. So another thing that I realized as well is that even though this is here, like, our sewage is now always topped up, which is not good. So I decided, I completely forgot about this last time, but I decided that we should build this one pipe here. So we're gonna build it in a second. I think I'm going to enable construction right now because this is becoming a problem. The sewage on this part. So apart from that, I also stopped the import of steel because it was becoming very expensive, but then I had to enable it because of what the executive decision that I made, and we had a problem that we went out of money twice. But now, even though like we had only a 55,000 ruble loan, I had to ask twice for money. So there we go. We're paying roughly the same thing for every 30 days, but we're back to 77,000. The good news here is that we now are producing a little bit more of our clothes because we are almost full. We have almost 2,000 people around, so that's good. The other thing that I also was looking into was that we don't have enough crops and chemicals for when everything is running, which makes it somewhat hard. So here, in order to make sure that we have everything that we need. I created the result of our first research, right? I created a medium distribution office to replace this little one here, and I created a medium one because it does have 12 spots, while this one only has 5. So the idea here is that we can with this one, I'm gonna put it like 6 trucks covered holes just to keep this topped up. And then eventually maybe I'll change this one to be the export one, so I don't have to come like all the time press the button every time that this goes over 20 tons. Okay, so that was it. Like this, I tried to help our friend here that is collecting the sewage from here. I just added like this little path here, but it doesn't like it, so it prefers to go around. Alright, so this is where we are. I imported a little bit more steel and then it just bankrupted us, so yay us, but we're back. So executive decision. As you can see now there on the top of the hill, now we have new buildings. And the executive decision that I made was that we're going to do a little bit of tourism right out of the bat, and that's cool. I think hopefully that do you all think this is cool? But yeah, so that's the idea. We're going to do a little bit of tourism here. So in order to do that, I started our process to start getting folks in. I don't think we have tourists yet. We'll not have any tourists until we fix that, until we finish this other research. But I already started the first one, and I decided to create like this ramp here, like looking pretty cool, like on the top of the mountain. Let's see, how does it look? People just can go up the mountain, and now the folk from the hotel will have a pretty nice view from our awesome republic here, right? So if you're here, you can see basically everything, the nice areas and the even nicer areas. So that's that. There, what buildings did I choose to put here? So I decided to go with the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel has a attraction level of 3.6, so I think it might be good attraction wise. And the other thing that I decided to put here was a sight tower. I read in a couple of places this is a pretty good place. This is a pretty good thing to have. So like people really enjoy the sight tower. So I just built another one. I don't know why this has a hot water tank, but yeah, maybe to work during the winter. But I don't think I allowed. Oh, it does have. Okay, it does have a little bit of space there. Okay, so what is this? This is like the hotel, and we will need to supply it with things that it needs. So this only has one parking spot, so we don't want to overload it there. So I think what we're gonna do, when I say overload, I'm saying that, like, for example, for here we did like direct location, the direct lines, where we just have like an extra meet. This one we don't have, and this only has like 0.5 tons of meat. This is a little bit, not a fan of that. It has very little meat, but we'll see how this goes. The idea is that I'm going to tell these kind folk to just go and drop off some meat, drop off some stuff up here. I don't think we need to do it right now. And maybe, as a matter of fact, maybe now it's a good time for us to add a bigger distribution center, bigger distribution office here, so that we can accommodate at least one refrigerating truck I think 5 trucks might be more than enough for what we need here. Let me just move you a little bit. Can I? Okay, there we go. Right there. I'm gonna put it right here so it has space. And this way we'll move all these trucks here. I think we have like 1 extra truck. I don't think we need as many trucks here. But we'll move like an extra truck. We'll move these 3 trucks here. And then we'll add an extra truck that is going to be the refrigeration truck. I don't need it. Can be a very small truck. So we'll do that. So that's it. And we're building this big distribution office here, and everything is going pretty much as expected, apart from the hiccups that we had with the money. So we're 28,000 there. So you go again. 28,000, no, 28 tons. Oh man, it's like, why are you too small? It shouldn't be too small. It should be just the perfect size for a mechanism. I guess I should have brought it a little bit further down. Like, it happened the same thing with this one. It was too small for anything to happen. So we'll see. We'll see how things are start going, and we'll go from there. Okay, so these were the things that had happened while you all were not looking. And as you can see now, look at this, pretty good. This is also good because there's visitors that can come here. This is also good for the people of the Republic. They like this because it's an attraction, right? And oh, it's good that I came here because I just realized I did not provide any trash. Like, so let's do the thing where we provide some trash here. Let's do large stand because it's for those 3. I'm gonna put it right over here. I know this is not like the most interesting thing to have next to your hotel, but needs must, right? So let's get a little bit of trees around here, maybe. Can I get some trees here or not? What if I do this? Just was able to put. Oh, there we go. We can hide it a little bit. What about big spruces? Can we do big trees on this radius? All right, so there we go. Did it do much? Okay, just created a couple of trees, and maybe that will be enough for the people to do not be too upset for having trash next to them. Okay, look at this. I never noticed that the Ferris wheel did have different colors and stuff. Maybe this is new? I don't know. Okay, but this is a side tower. It was a little bit on the expensive side, but we'll see from there. So I did get this street all graveled in, so that it would be faster for our trucks to go around. But maybe now that I'm looking at this, maybe I think we should just have a shortcut here so they don't have to go inside the city, any kind of services that need. And we are pretty much good until this point. Who are you? Why are you here? Oh, it's a concrete mixer. Interesting that the concrete mixer used this path. Yeah, see, like, they prefer this area here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finalize this piece here. And I think I'm going to give it some asphalt. I'm going to connect from here to there. I don't think I'm going to need any kind of... Whoop, too steep of an incline. Oh, no, you're not. There we go. Can I... Okay, cool. So, this is going to be a gravel road, and I think we're going to... It's going to be helpful there. since now we have some transportation that we need to do up here. I was not planning on that, but I guess that was what the executive decision was, right? All right, so can we do any more graveling? Not graveling, but asphalting. Oh, again, if I'm not paying attention, we're gonna go to the red. And we do have a lot of floats here. So I need to automate this, or else I'm just gonna forget again, for sure. And we're gonna bang again on the red. But we want the red, right? Like, we're a Soviet Republic, but maybe not that type of red. We still have 40 tons of steel. That's okay. We got all the steel that we needed here. What about you? We need 13 tons. So we're gonna stay with 30 tons. So I think we're pretty good. Oh, by the way, like I did asphalt these roads here, so they're a little bit, so they can extend a little bit the pathing. But then I forgot that little bit there. Eventually, I guess I will fix it, but not right now. Okay, so how are we doing here? We're at 20%. Yeah, I don't think we can. It needs research of issue for visas for tourists. Yep, that's the problem. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just get maybe one of these smaller buses to start with, at least, and I'm going to start transporting people, like just tourists, into our nice area up here. I did have to put like all utilities up here. Oh, something interesting is that I connected the utilities directly. I connected this, the water, directly to the switch here. And now that I'm looking at it, it might not have been like the smartest choice. Oh, I have another splitter there. Good. Not that bad then. But we did not need a pump because this is, I think it's like 50 meters high. Let's see, does it say? Why do I think it is 50 meters high? I don't know. Maybe I heard it somewhere. It doesn't say anything. That's interesting. But, so we are here, right here, we are at 5 meters. And up here we are at 26, which means that this tower is at more than 20 meters high. So that's good, which means that we still have pressure up here. What I did was that my original idea, or my original plan when I plopped this in, was like, I can just transport things here with trucks, and everything's gonna be fine. And then I realized that this catches all those people. So this sewage was just like going up like crazy, and this water, the same thing, right? So that was the realization I got there. So yeah. So we do have a little bit of room. I think maybe we can add more people. We have lack of workplace. That's not good. What if we start preparing ourselves to get a second clothing factory? Does that sound good? I think so. So let's do that. So how much steel do we need? We need 40 tons of steel. Do we have that steel? Ooh, it's gonna be exactly that steel that we have. We'll have to start the imports again. And I almost forgot about the money again. Okay, let's get some clothes out of the door, and yeah. Okay, so very good. We're all great. So this doesn't have a power supply, which is I saw it when I plopped it down, which means that they will have to come refuel to this fueling station. which is not like the best solution, but maybe what I can do, I do have one here. I could plop a... This here? No, it's on the streets. I can plop a gas station. Oh wow, there's a lot of new gas stations. I don't remember seeing them. 70, 60 tons, 30 tons of fuel. I think this might be enough for this area. I can tell you to go here. And I can put you there. And whoever needs to come here to refill, they can. I think basically it's these ones do not have, and they come like all the way here and back. And I hope that there's nothing in the city that requires it. But nevertheless, I think what I'm going to do is, if I can take a road from here. That little post. Maybe what I'll do is maybe here in the middle, I'll just take out a little bit of road here, and I will create another station, but not right now. Another gas station, but not right now. Okay. So I'm going to copy everything, all the tasks to this building. So this building now has all the tasks. That's great. So you go again. Oh, something that I also did that I forgot to mention is that I had 2 covered holes here, and I didn't have money, so I just put the other covered hole here. So that like we had 2 to try to mitigate the fact that we were not getting enough crops and enough chemicals. We do have some crops and chemicals, so that we're good. I think we're gonna do 2 more trips. Okay, is that you? Yeah. Okay, so as soon as you go there, you're gonna give us a little bit more money and just gonna tell you to go again. Okay, there we go. And please go back to the warehouse and get more clothes. Okay, so I'm going to change workplace to this place here. Okay, that's great. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to I'm going to just clear all of them. Where's that button? Remove all connections, yes. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to say, come here. And then I'm going to tell you to go there. But before I do any of that, are you the... We are doing nothing. Okay, it's great, I guess. Do you have fuel? Did I forget to give you fuel? I think I did. There you go. Get some fuel. Don't come here to get fuel. Where is our truck? Okay, there you go. What if I send you here? Okay. So you'll have to keep an eye out for the percentages just to make sure that we are in a good spot. So here, I want you to go if there's more than 20%. The only issue that I have with these metrics, like I'm not 100% sure about them, is if the 20% is this number here, or if it is 20% of the thing that we want you to pick. And I'm gonna tell you very specifically that I want you to get clothes, and I want you to take clothes there. So right now we have not roughly half of it, but roughly, like, this is going to lower us a little bit. Maybe let's do 30% of clothes. 30% is like a third. So a third of 77, it's going to be 20 something. 20 is like 260, yeah. So it's 20 something. which is, it's at 20 something, so I'm expecting it to just do one more trip and then to stop getting clothes off of there. We'll see if that does what I expected to do or not. So it went back in and it stopped. Okay, so it needs to be 30%. And 30% is, let's do some math. These are some strange numbers here. So let me do quick math here. So 3. It's 2583. So let's see, 25. It's gonna needs a little bit more, but we're doing good in terms of production here. We're pretty good. So how many tons do we need? 40 tons of steel. Do I have 40 tons? No, I only have 20 tons. Okay. Great, I guess. Where did I spend that? Oh, I spent the steel here and down there as well. Oh, it started. It went. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, but at least looks like it's gonna leave roughly like 20 tons of... oh, where are you, my friend? You have clothes? Oh, just sold everything. Okay, that was quick. 36. So how is our loan? Okay, let's see our loan. Right now we owe 68,000 rubles, so we're roughly halfway. But now we need to get a little bit of steel, so let's bring two trucks of steel. And 2 trucks of steel is 26 tons. Okay, let's get 1. This is going to be pretty expensive. Okay, I'm gonna untick you. Okay, because I need the 40 tons of steel to build this part. Okay, I'm going to stop this one. Continue construction. Nope. But I'm going to say, okay, just continue that. Continue this. And continue this. I want to make sure that I start doing the production here. And we're in a good spot when we decide to get between like 48 tons. Okay, 48 tons, it's fine. How are you? 21 tons. Okay, so in a little bit I think you're going to start selling. I think we're in a good spot now that we automated the selling of clothes, and I can so that I don't forget. Let's see the overlays. How are we? Oh wow, okay, I did not see this coming. How is this looking? There's already 27 without the flat. Okay, that is something that I was not expecting to happen so soon. But that's good, right? That's exactly what we're here for. All right, so let's resume. So you are going to be able to access everything. You do have garbage collection. For sure that you'll have garbage collection. But yeah, that is going to maybe force our hand here as well. Let's see, how are we in terms of garbage? Where's waste? There's 69% there. Noise. Why do you have garbage on yours? Oh, because it started producing garbage before? That is strange. Oh, this is done. That's awesome. So let's tell you to bring some fuel here. And we're gonna copy all the tasks to here. Okay. So did you do all the tasks that are supposed to? Okay, so it doesn't have anything, so like just says the thing selected there. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna say, please, all of you go there. And what I'm gonna do is I need to buy a refrigeration truck, but a refrigeration truck is expensive. Is it not? So I'm almost thinking that I will bring this refrigeration truck here. And the prison will no longer have a refrigeration truck sitting there, as it looks like nobody's in prison. It looks like we're in a pretty safe republic here. Okay, so we want this to go high priority so that we don't lose anybody. Okay. Or in terms of time, we're doing good. Maybe today the episode is going to be a little bit shorter. I was expecting it, not expecting that to spend so long on out of camera, right? But let's see. So another thing that I would think I'd like to buy is another police car. I'm not 100% sure if we're getting everything. I saw that we did had some crime happening, but yeah. So some people are not able to get meat, and some people are starving. Why are you starving? Why are you starving? You can reach there, and all the buildings can reach each other. Yeah, I think the main problem is that if you go to one of these up here, one of these attractions, you might not be able to go back in time to eat. Are we gonna accept that? I think we might have to. How bad is it? We have, it's a lot of people. It's like 45, 15. They are not, these are just for tourists, right? Yes, this is just for tourists. That's good. So yeah, I think we're going to have to accept that sometimes because you come to the nice and cool new places, you just don't have time to get some food. Okay. Let me check. How are you doing, my friend? You're doing good. Let's see the garbage again. Overlay of garbage. 88%, so this one is pretty high. Yeah, I think our single truck is no longer cutting it. This might not be enough, so I think we're gonna be forced here to get another garbage truck, which I prefer not to because money, right? So this can give us 6 tons. Would I be okay with that? What about this? 5 tons. Or 2,000 rubles less. Or I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'll just bite the bullet. Okay. You go there, my friend, and then we should be good. We shouldn't have like any extra here. And how is this looking? This is looking pretty good. For right now, I don't think we have anything strange happening. This one is still here. How are we in terms of crops and stuff? Like we cannot fill it up fast enough, I think. Or can we now? Yes, we can apparently. Our trucks are going back home. It's great. Great and not great, which means that we're producing less than we used to, right? Which means that we have less people going there. Okay. Okay, maybe I will say that we'll be done for today, and we'll continue on the next episode from our nice republic. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you liked. If you did like, please like the video and subscribe. And let me know if you have any comments or anything that you would like me to look into, or if I forgot something, just let me know. And thank you, and bye for now.